Hey guys, it's Hannah and I'm here today with another book outlet haul because who can even resist? So, I was scrolling through my emails and of course I'm on book outlet emailing and it was like, check out this new release, and that was when I had just finished reading To All the Boys I Loved Before and P.S. I Still Love You. And I have one book and I have it on the other one on the ebook because I could not wait to keep reading the series, and Book Outlet told me that that book was on there, so I was like, I need it to finish off the collection. So I started there and I just was black hole and it sucked me in. So here is all of my books that I bought from Book Outlet. So I have not opened this yet, and Trevor ordered some books as well, and he's been dying for me to open this because he's like, I want my books, and I'm like, you have to wait for me to open do an unboxing. So he's been impatiently waiting, so here we go. This is always terrifying, like, don't go too deep, you don't want to cut the books, like, ugh. What a horror story that would be. Okay. They can't even either. I just remembered I got some scratch and dent copies. Ugh. Oh god. So we'll just keep that handy. Little sneak peek for ya. If my box doesn't rip open. Eee! I have layers of books. Alright, so we're just going to take off the top here. Let's see. I got It's Not Summer Without You by Jenny Han. I read all three of these this past summer, and I really loved these. I refuse to buy the big bind-up versions. I just like the smaller versions better, and I like that they're separate books, and I really loved these books, so had to get these because I know I will definitely reread these in the summer. It's got like sticky stuff on it. Is that some of my scratch and dents? No, it just has sticky stuff all over it. What the heck, Book Outlet? Sad. You guys probably totally can't tell that. But it's like, maybe I can peel it off. Ooh. Okay, moving on. And I did get We'll Always Have Summer as well, and I am a big dummy because I just saw the amazing prices and didn't think about it, but I got one paperback and one hardcover, and that is such a nightmare. Ugh, I hate when I do that. So this one is probably going to be going back. Actually, I'm so lazy with shipping things back, like returns and everything. So I'm probably just going to sell this back to my local bookstore here and try to find a cheap version of the hardcovers for my books. But I'm really excited to have that series because I really loved that this past summer. It's just a fun, fast read. Next up, I picked up Of Neptune, another series that I picked up actually right after I read the Jenny Han books. I loved this series. It's just fun. This is the third one. It's the Serena Legacy. So it's got of Poseidon, of Triton, and then of Neptune. So I'm hoping to slowly pick these up. I'm kind of funny about books that I've already read, especially on Kindle or the ones I've gotten from the library, that it's hard for me to buy them because I'm like, I know they're just going to sit on my shelf. But these I for sure buy because I know that I'm going to read them again because they're just fun summer reads. And I always crave like a mermaid read or a summer beach read like that. So always will reread those. Next up, I'm really excited. I picked up Kiss of Deception. I could not believe this was on there. This looks like almost brand new, and I'm really excited. I don't know too much about this. I just heard a lot of good reviews, and it sounds interesting. I know, and Goodreads keeps suggesting it to me, and so does Amazon. So I'm like, all right, you guys kind of sucked on my last recommendation, so here's hoping this one's better. Next up, I have my, I believe, Scratch and Dent, right? Can I see that? This is my Scratch and Dent version of Lux, The Beginnings. So this includes both, I believe, the first and second book, and I looked on the website to make sure that I'm pretty sure it's first and second book. But it's a Scratch and Dent, and it's not too terrible, to be honest. If you can even tell, it's just smudged a little bit right there. And I can deal with that. Plus, it's not like I'm gonna show off these covers. These covers are so hideous. Oh, look at there. But I've been recommended this on one of my other videos, so I am going to pick this up. I think it's about aliens, and it just sounded kind of interesting, and it's definitely different from any of the other books that I read, so it'll be fun to dive into something new. And it'll be my first Jennifer L. Armentrout, which A Booktopia is obsessed with, so I am definitely excited to read this as well. Next up, I got sucked in with the site and rationalizations happened. So I read this one last year. This is Etiquette and Espionage. It was good. It was okay. So I liked it. I was not crazy about it. I didn't go any further. I read it from the library, and I just don't think that I was in the right mindset. Like, it was entertaining. It wasn't bad. I just was not in love with this series. So I'm hoping if I continue on with the series that I will like it a little better, and if not, I will sell them back. Worst case scenario. So I picked up this one as well, which is the second one, which is Curtsies and Conspiracies, Book 2. So, yeah. I was gonna pick this one up because it was so, I think it was like $2.99, and this one was $1.89. So I'm not out a lot of money if I end up not liking the series. So, and I can always sell them back too. But they're so pretty too. I love when covers are like that, matching. Alright, and the book that started the haul, P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. I'm so excited. I have finished my collection, and yeah, now I can have them and I can be able to reread them, and they were just really nice, fun contemporaries. Ooh, it looks like they're pretty on the inside. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's so beachy. And last but not least, I picked up Chaos by Lainey Bross. Now, I am reading right now as I film this, Fates by Lainey Bross. And when I originally ordered this, I was in the middle of reading Fates, and I just started, and I was loving the book. And then in the middle of the book, it switched, and I'm still reading it, and I'm liking it less than I did. But I picked this one up because I thought I was loving it, and I was going to want to continue on with the series. So, picked this one up. The cover is really cool. But, yeah, I'm iffy about picking this one up now. Hopefully I will like it, and it will Fates will redeem itself at the end. You guys will probably know when you're watching this because I'll probably be putting up my wrap-up video. But, yeah. I plan on reading this so far. If not, I might be doing an unhaul with it. But it's just so pretty. Plus I always am like, the second one has to be better than the first one because the first one you have to get all of the crud out of the way. So, like all of the legwork. So, I'm hoping that this one is going to be better. And then one more that is not quite from Book Outlet, but I could not resist. My husband was making an Amazon order because we have a book buying problem. If you don't know this, are you new? If you are, hello. But we have a book buying problem, and I saw this and I was like, I have to, like, if you're getting 3 books, I should at least be able to get one. So this was the book that I picked out, and that is The Siren by Kira Cass. Kira Cass wrote the Selection series. I flew through those. That was what really kicked me back off into my reading last year. I remember picking them up on like New Year's, like a few days after New Year's, that I decided that I was going to read 100 books out of nowhere. And that I just flew through all 3 books in about 3 days. So I'm hoping that I will love this one, that I'm going to fly through it. And it's about a siren. Like, it's about mermaids and beaches. And I think it's going to be fun. And Kira Cass is just has such an entertaining way of writing. So I think I'm going to love this one. I'm excited to read this as well. So that is all for my Book Outlet haul, plus one other book in there. Let me know down below if you guys have read these books, if you guys find any of them interesting, or which one I should pick up first. We shall see. But thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!